Welcome to the Pretty and Profiting Show, your favorite show for branding, beauty, business, and the truth of how to be a boss lady and build your empire. Pause the show right now and grab your seat at prettyprofitsgift.com and enroll into the free 21-day e-course to build a brand that people crush on, gossip about, and buy from. And now, your host. She is the fierce money-making brand strategist and creative freaking genius, Nicole K. Lundy.
Hey. So, welcome to the show. Welcome to another episode. This is the Pretty and Profiting Show. Your host, Nicole K. Lundy. And this month, we are getting into content marketing. I've spoken about it before, but I needed to circle back and dedicate an entire month to it. And guess what? I'll probably dedicate more months to it. Not April, but it's from a business soul level, content marketing is critical. It is key and it is essential to your overall marketing plan, especially if you are in a service-based business. Now, product-based companies, content marketing is essential too. I mean, just look at Red Bull. They're basically a media company, not necessarily focused on the product. They are selling the product, but they are a media publishing company. It's phenomenal what they're doing over there. But anyway, sort of sidetracked. Content marketing, it's so key. It's so key. And if you don't believe me, trust me, you will have to skip this entire month of not listening to any episodes of the show. And that in it of itself is just a tragedy. Anyway, today we are talking about how to give your content spider legs for maximum reach. Here's why we're talking about this today. Because as I am drilling the importance of content marketing into your skull, I'm getting a lot of questions and concerns, and rightfully so, because these are the same questions and concerns I had that literally paralyzed me from even incorporating content marketing into my own business. And the top concern I'm hearing is that it's so much work. It takes so much time. I am always writing a new article. I am always doing this. I am always doing that. Basically, it all boils under time. Very true. Content marketing can take up a lot of your time, but it doesn't have to completely just kill your calendar to the point where you don't even have time to do sales activities, which goes against everything that this show is about, because you have to be pretty and profiting, bringing the money in. So key to building your empire. Anyway, so I want to show examples of how we maximize our content, give it spider legs, and to give you some ideas on how you could do the same. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'll give you my secrets. It's time to get bold and get your brand out there in a big, smart way. If you want more clients, a waiting list, in fact, the exact tools to make more money with your programs, to become the celebrity in your marketplace, generate more business opportunities to showcase your expertise, a zealous community of people in your tribe, and to make more money, I created the Monetize My Brand program to do exactly that for your business. Listen, the world is hungry for real, authentic brands that not only transforms their life, but impacts generations to come. Go to prettyprofits2015.com today and enroll. So we're back, and today I want to give you the exact tools and strategies that I use to give my content spider legs for maximum reach so that I'm not always in the lab creating new content, and eventually just burning out. Not good. So let's start with this podcast show. So for each podcast that I record into my mic, we create show notes. So now we have a written version to what was done on audio. So now we've maximized one episode of the podcast show. We have it on audio. We have it in text. And now this month, we're actually adding our audio files to YouTube. So let's dig another layer. When the podcast is transcribed into show notes, text, and we write it in article kind of style, we publish it on LinkedIn, we post it, we submit it to Ezine Articles, we submit it to Medium, we send it to our email list, and we have a few distribution strategies in the works that I can't exactly disclose at the moment, but it comes from me recording one episode for you to listen to, and we already have 4 areas in the work that we publish the content. From there, the show notes that we publish on the site, we share it on our Facebook page, in our Pretty and Profiting Posse group. I mean, there's so many ways that we maximize the reach. We change the format up, and we just go hard at it because we're pretty intense over here. We produce a new episode for Monday, Wednesday, Friday for every month. When we first started, we were doing a daily show. Now we're incorporating the video interview style podcast. So, however you look at it, we have new content coming out of my business Monday through Friday. We have to maximize our reach. Otherwise, we'll be spinning our tails and just talking to the same set of people. We want to get new people into our tribe. We want to consistently teach, train, and serve our people. We want to prove that we're pretty darn good at branding, at marketing, at helping entrepreneurs build their businesses based on who they truly are. So it serves many great purposes, but we have to maximize the reach. Next, I want to talk about, and this other thing that we do on SlideShare, which if you don't know what SlideShare is, it's basically a platform. LinkedIn bought it a couple years ago, and you can upload presentations and PDFs. So what do? I designed a template because I'm all about the aesthetics for our articles that we write, show notes, regular branding articles that are not tied to the podcast show, and we save it as a PDF and then we upload it to our SlideShare account. SlideShare, I believe, has like 200 million users a month. It maximizes our reach. We grow our email list, we grow our social media following. It works, but you have to have a plan to maximize your reach. It's not always about going into the lab and creating something new. When you do an expert interview on a telesummit, on a radio show, on TV, they give a lot of times, you can ask them if you could get the recording before you even do it. You can use that recording and put it on a free training page on your site. You can upload it on your YouTube channel, on your SoundCloud channel. You could send it to your list. You could transcribe it and make it an article. You can send it out to social media. Listen, think of a tarantula, because it's basically giving your content spider legs, as I've creatively named this episode, and so that you can get maximum reach with your content. Let's have to create in the lab. You can create and then spread the word. Do not be ashamed to promote, to talk about new stuff that you're doing. Do not. And do not just have them saved on your Dropbox on your computer. If you have interview files and whatnot, find a way to maximize the reach. You can even use your content as free gifts, as list building gifts for people to sign on to your list. You could use content as bonus material for online courses and even for private clients. I mean, listen, I always tell you to get creative, but literally being creative is the lack. Let me backtrack. The lack of creativity is killing a lot of businesses. A lot of times, if you just step out the box, stop following the crowd, and be creative, you will get attention. You will be disruptive. I love disruptive brands because it's like I'm scrolling through my news feed on Facebook and then boom, something stops me. I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, boom, I got a double tap on something like, who is this person? Maybe I need to interview them on the show. How can I work with them? Maybe I need them on my telesummit. Disruptive. Be disruptive and don't be afraid to be disruptive. And when you're unapologetic about getting maximum reach for your content, you will be disruptive. You can quote me on that. And this is your host, Nicole K. Lundy. We're talking content marketing this month. I will see you on the next episode. Make sure you're in the Facebook group, Pretty and Profiting Posse. I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Pretty and Profiting Show. Now, I want you to join the Pretty and Profiting Posse over on Facebook. It's simple to join. Just go to Facebook, type in Pretty and Profiting in the search box, and click join. Hurry, we're waiting on you. Until next time, stay pretty and stack those profits.